everybody, welcome back to Tammy Talk. So I actually wanted to do a video talking about Dear White People season 4. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up the video on your way in or your way out. Leave some comments. Let's talk about the series and the season and the series as a whole. So, Dear White People, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you already know where the show came from. But it was a movie. The show was really based around an Ivy League school. The name of the school is it Prestige? I can't think the name of the school. But it's based around a white Ivy League school, a PWI. And there is a group of black kids that are navigating life on this predominantly white college. I went to a PWI myself, so I enjoyed the show. The first 3 seasons were gold. The first season centered around a gun being put out on one of the black students at a party. The second season, I feel like, revolved more around Sam, the main character, who's played by Logan Browning, dealing with her having like a white boyfriend. And then there was this like social media troll who was calling her out for being like fake woke because she is dating a white boy. So there was that aspect. And then the third season dealt more with like this order, or like this like black Illuminati. So everybody was super geeked about season 4 coming. It was announced that it would be the final season. So our excitement went, but still excited to see it, right? We know COVID pushed a lot of things back from last year in 2020. So maybe a couple of months ago, news finally came out about Dear White People season 4, and they announced that the show will be a musical. So a lot of people were like, why? Why? What the hell? Are you serious? What? My mind immediately went to Glee. Now, I watch Glee. Glee is one of my guilty pleasure TV shows. I don't have a problem with the show as a whole, because I enjoy musicals. But Glee is also a show where these kids, the students, can be walking down the hall and they will break into song. We saw Naya Rivera and Amber Riley randomly start singing Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine. Okay, so they're walking down the, that's what I envisioned when I saw that. The caveat to Glee is majority of those actors could sing, right? We know that they could sing. Coming over to Dear White People, we have not known any of them to sing. On top of the fact that the show was just not pegged as a musical from jump. So there's a difference when you start watching the show and you go into it knowing that it is going to be a musical, as opposed to when the last and final season you switch up and you just decide, yep, let's make it a musical now. Let's make it a musical. So I was a person that initially I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching it. So then the previews came out, and the cast itself did not do a lot of promoting. I follow a couple of them on Instagram, and you didn't really see a lot of them talking about the show in general. The only person that I saw really promoting it and talking about it was Logan. Logan posted a clip, and it was a very watered down, white-ish version of This Is How We Do It. I'll say commercial version of This Is How We Do It. And then we saw another clip, and it was like Reggie, who's played by Marquis, tap dancing. So I was like, oh my God, y'all have ruined the show. So last week, earlier this week actually, like Sunday night, Monday, I said, what the hell? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to take one for the team. I want to find out like about the show. Because like I said, I don't mind musicals. The first episode started and there was some singing. And I was like, this is ah. But the season is not bad. It's honestly not bad. It's not bad. So, and it could be because I'm a person that, like I said, I don't mind musicals. Musicals don't bother me. Um, but this is centered around a musical because, and this is a spoiler if you have not watched the show already. So the way that the show goes, the basis for season 4 is it's set in the future. They don't say what year or how far into the future, but it's set in the future where Logan, who is now a successful film director, is teaming up with Lionel, who is a successful writer, and they are going to write a book that chronicles their senior year. So, Lionel, I want to say Logan. So, Lionel, after graduation, he started writing these books called Dear White People, Volume 1, 2, and 3. The first three are based off of their freshman, sophomore, and junior years of college. So now he's looking to write, or he actually does not want to do chapter 4, which is their senior year. Logan C goes up, meets him at one of his book signings, tells him, write season 4 so that I can, I'll make a movie out of it. We can partner with it. Boom. Troy has a production company, and they're like, we can pitch it to Troy, get this popping. It's a win-win for everybody. There's tension between the two of them, Sam, Samantha, and Lionel, because of something that happened their senior year. So their senior year, AP Armstrong Parker, which is the dorm that a lot of the black students live in, is set to put forth and put on diversity like variety show. So it's basically like a talent show that the school has, and the black dorm is hosting it right now. So the entire season is really like a flashback to them getting ready and prepping for this show while dealing with career day, which is where they, you go and you try to find out your career and try to get in contact with companies based on what your major will be when you graduate. So the music is really in place because of that. So a lot of the music takes place at a club. A lot of the music takes place in rehearsal. I feel like there's maybe 3, maybe 4 instances to me I felt where a song was forced. And I keep referencing it to Glee because I feel like whenever Glee had to have hard conversations, they put music to it. And that's basically what Dear White People did. So, spoiler again, there's like an argument or a disagreement between Sam and her white boyfriend. I cannot think of his name for anything right now. But there's a disagreement between them, and they sing NSYNC Bye Bye Bye. They sing NSYNC Bye Bye Bye. A plus to the show is that they sing 90s music the whole way through. The scene that we saw with Reggie tap dancing, that is like part of the promo, is like him daydreaming. So it's unnecessary, but it works. It's not bad. There is way more talking than singing on the show. So I say give it a chance. I hate that the show went out like that. I kind of wish the way that they did the show with them being in the future and looking back, being in the future and then looking back on their 4 years, I really wish the show would have been like that the entire time, to be honest. So they're all on like Zoom and, conferencing in. So we see that going down the list, Samantha becomes a successful film director. Lionel is a successful author. Her white boyfriend is a successful film director. Reggie goes on. He invents this like amazing app. So he works in tech. Joelle becomes a doctor. Coco like runs for office. It's unclear if they're saying that she's president or whatever, but she works in government. She ran for office and won. Troy has a production company. Who else? Al, who we know is the guy who is like half Hispanic, half black. He is a graphic designer. And then we have Aisha, who is a new character this season that is like the little baby Sam. She is she works in tech as well. She works in tech as well. So the show is not bad at all. Again, if they would have done it like this, where they're all sitting in a group in the future and they're rehashing and they're all talking about the stuff that happened back when they were in college, I think it's phenomenal. I do. I think it's a great idea. That aspect works. The writing to me is good. I've always enjoyed Dear White People. I am not one of those people that is like, oh my god, it's not really like, it's a show. It's a TV show. I thought it was good. I like seeing all the younger black actors and actresses that we don't normally see a lot about getting a lot of buzz, getting a lot of shine within the show. So I say give it a chance if you want. Um, Check it out. It's not bad. I think if you can get past the couple of songs that are like kind of ill placed and just kind of out there, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine with the entire show. But it's a good series. We see that everybody graduates, so we see their graduation at the end. We see that for the most part everybody is still friends. The show within the show that they're doing this season is Big Brother, on which Coco is a part of. It's like a collegiate Big Brother. So it works. I think everything else stayed true to form. The writing didn't change. Nothing about the storyline seems way out of whack or, off script. And check it out. If you have watched it, let me know what you think about it down below. If you do not want to see it whatsoever, let me know what you think about it down below. And let's talk about it. Check y'all later.